howdy country day. It is not quite a Friday, but it's the Thursday. We're going to be posting this for our Friday Town Hall. We hope you guys are having a good time at home, getting used to how everything is going and kind of getting in the rhythm and pattern of stuff. This week is the end of third quarter. Good news, third quarter's ending. Better news, fourth quarter starts on Monday. We have school for a week next week, and then we're on spring break, which is going to be pretty much like right now where you're going to be home with everybody locked down. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, a shelter-in-place directive, as you will so say. Today with us, we have Mr. G and Ms. Burns joining me along with Mr. Loria. So as we head out of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, we've got a couple things we need to talk about, and then we're going to go with some different questions from Mr. Loria. Mr. Loria, you're up.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see all of you. Actually, I can't really see you, but I feel like I could see you. We are thinking a lot about you and thinking about how we can keep connecting with you. And so we're talking right now about how we can set a more consistent and regular schedule for you all to continue to check in with your teachers and with each other. I know that that's important to all of you. We're thinking a lot about how we can just keep supporting you in this new environment. I hope you all are doing well. We're excited to have Mr. G and Ms. Burns together with us as our guests today on Town Hall. Can you say hi, Mr. G and Ms. Burns?
Hello! Hey. We weren't loud enough to get screen dominance, I don't think.
Screen dominance!
Man, if that doesn't do, nothing will.
We're just going to ask them a couple of questions today just to get to know them a little bit better, just the way like we did with Mr. Bowman last week. So the first question that I have for you is, and you can both answer this, it would be interesting if you answered together, but that would be difficult. What sport would you compete in if you were in the Olympics?
Curling. Definitely curling.
Okay.
I hear they have a curling league here in Sacramento that has a big wait list that I have not signed up for, but now I have lots of time, so maybe I'll be the next curling star.
I suspect that league is not actively running at the moment. Maybe, is there summer curling? That seems like that would not work very well.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, you could sweep.
I'll throw the rock.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. G, do you have one?
I mean, I think we would be collaborative curlers, but if not, I mean, with my stiff leg at the moment, I can do kind of a one-man pole vault.
Like without equipment?
Well, yeah, just the leg brace.
There you go.
It could be like a wheelbarrow. I could carry you by the legs and we could wheelbarrow race. That would be happening tomorrow in the Greek Olympics for the 6th grade normally.
It would have been the Chariot of Doom race. I know, I miss it.
Oh, bummer.
The ancient art of human wheelbarrow.
You got it.
Okay, so next round, Mr. G, maybe you can go first on this one. What was the worst job you ever had?
So the worst job I ever had was as the guy who gets all the golf balls off of a driving range. I don't know if there's a formal name for that. But so I drove an armored golf cart around and I had to just kind of like wheel my way and try and shovel up all the balls. But a little known fact about that is that your other job is as a target for everybody who's driving on the range.
You mean so if they hit you, they could say, "Poor head"?
Oh, that's comedy gold right there.
That was good.
I made the comment at one point to one of the range pros, because every golf course has a couple of like pros that just kind of live on the course and teach everybody else how to golf. He was driving one day and I was getting the balls back and I turned to him and I said something along the lines of like, man, it's kind of funny that like right now, both of our jobs are just to move golf balls around. Like you put them out there and then I bring them back and then you put them out there and then I bring them back. And he did not appreciate that joke.
So it was like a game of fetch?
Yeah, something like that.
So professional fetcher.
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Burns?
I worked as a wilderness therapy instructor with students that were basically kidnapped in the middle of the night.
No, worst job.
Oh, right. I didn't do the kidnapping.
Oh.
But they were taken into the woods and I worked with them, teaching them survival skills. So watch out. I can survive in the woods, but I can't kidnap. So I would never do that. But it was for at-risk youth, kids that were kind of going down the wrong path. But my first week of that job, I had an 80-pound backpack hiking through the woods. And I'm not talking about the nice California woods where there's lots of space. All the trees were really densely packed, down logs everywhere. It was hard. We had to throw our own bear bags every night and hang our food. We had to cook all our food, carry all our food. It doesn't sound so bad now that I spend so much time in the woods doing that as a hobby.
It was your job to be outside.
It was tough.
Well, it sounds pretty physically demanding.
It was.
All right. What is your favorite dessert?
1, 2, 3. Cheesecake.
Oh.
Oh,
Actually,
cheesecake ice cream.
I would have said cheesecake had I thought of it.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
So are you changing yours, Mr. G?
I would swap to cheesecake, yes.
Okay.
Honestly, like I'm putting on a Corona belly at this point, so like the thought of dessert is slightly problematic. Between the leg injury and the not being able to go outside, I suspect that many of us will look slightly different when we return to school.
Yeah. I think my hair will look like yours when we're back.
You know, I really consider
And Mr. Bowman's will too.
No, I shaved yesterday.
All right. Our last question of the day. Thanks for being here for this. What would your superpower be and why? The why is the big part.
Teleportation, because of the amount of energy that goes into flying and driving. If I could teleport, then I would do my part to contribute less towards climate change and be on a beach right after this meeting. You know, an open beach. No, I'd still be at home.
Yeah, there were people on beaches in Florida recently. It's frowned upon.
No Corona parties.
Honestly, at this point, I would settle for like being able to go for a light jog.
Yeah. I guess powers are relative.
Yes, I am looking forward to restored mobility.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here today. Thanks, Mr. Bowman. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.